Todd, congratulations. 3 years, it's a long time. Was that something you were really after, some security?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely something that was a big part of me coming back to sign. Obviously, I've had 2 years here now in Perth, and I've really loved my time. Both Jess and I have. So now I'm really looking forward to coming back, and really looking to build. From last year, I think last year was obviously didn't go the way we planned. I don't like to look back too far, but at the same time, I feel like we've got a lot of unfinished business. So yeah, I'm really excited to be back, and I'm looking forward to the year.
The unfinished business side of things. Mitch is back, Bryce is back, you're back. You see Corey Sherwood will come back from injury, and Kyle Zunic and Majuk. There's a lot of players now that have re-signed. Is there a bit of a commitment from everyone to fix what happened last year or last season?
I mean, yeah, I feel like obviously it was a disappointing end from a playing group. Obviously, I felt like we were hindered by injuries, but that happens in sport. And I think, yeah, it definitely was an abrupt finish to the season, but I think that's what Perth have done so well over the past years, is really kept that core group of guys together. And, I'm glad I can be a part of that now for, another 3 years. It's obviously the group that the coaches will put together. I'm sure it'll be a group. It'll be the pieces we need, and I'm really looking forward to it. But for the most part, I love my time, and me personally, I'm really excited to come back.
So everything that could have gone wrong injury-wise did go wrong last season. Are you really keen to see what the group actually looks like healthy?
Oh, absolutely. I think, we had so many guys in and out throughout the year. Myself and Nordo missed preseason. Sherv was out the whole year. Now we had Vic go down late. It was just, obviously with the COVID, it hindered everything. But yeah, no, that was, I guess everyone had their injuries, and whereas it was away at some point with COVID. But yeah, I feel like I'm really excited to see, moving forward. I think as from a playing group and as a whole of the coaches and the group, I feel like we learned a lot from last year, and going forward, I think it's going to be exciting. Just talking with the coaches and how that might look, it's exciting, and I'm pumped about it.
And for you, it'll be 5 years in Perth. Like, you haven't had 5 years. I think you've had one stint of 5 years throughout your entire career at one club. But it's pretty rare. It's normally been a couple of years, then moving around. How important is that for you to know that you'll be able to be fairly settled?
Oh, that was a lot. It's obviously getting married in a couple of months, and even moving on to the next phase of our life. So it will be exciting to be able to be in one place and have that security, but also be a part of a club like Perth, who they're head and shoulders of where I feel like a lot of the other league is. It's really cool to be a part of. And I'm looking forward to obviously with COVID being hindered, we obviously couldn't get into the community and those sorts of things. So I'm looking forward to getting back and doing that stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's obviously makes it that a little bit better when you get to play in front of the Red Army every week. So I'm really excited about it.
Toddy, you had a fair few injuries last season. How's the body? I noticed you are playing the NBL 1, so you're over all those?
Yeah, I mean, obviously had surgery at the start of the year, and I mean, yeah, it was a little bit different. I haven't had surgery since I was 12 when I had my tonsils out. So yeah, a little bit different, but that happens. I've been pretty fortunate with my body before. I haven't had anything too serious. So yeah, my body feels great right now. It's felt the best it has in 12 months. It's good to just be back out there playing, and just playing, I guess, not having to worry too much about injury. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into preseason and really get this thing building.
Can I ask you, dominated the finals the year before. You're probably Perth's best player. Last year, did the new game style, you're a unique type of player, did you find it hard to fit into the new game style? Because we didn't really see the best of you last year.
I mean, I feel like there was yes and no. I feel like injuries, I feel like preseason's a big part of that. Obviously, we had a new coach come in, new system, and that's what preseason's for. It's really to be able to build relationships with guys on the floor and really get to know the system. And when you're out I missed the whole preseason and then some of the first games, it hinders that. And I was felt like I was a little bit behind the eight ball with learning the system and putting it into place on court. But now I've had a year under Scott, and really starting to understand his system. I feel like next year and going forward it's going to be a lot different. I'm going to come in with with a very good idea of what we're doing and how he wants to play. So, yeah, I feel like next year is going to be a lot better from an individual perspective.
And obviously, because you've signed on, you're confident they'll get the right pieces to the puzzle. It just seemed a little not exactly, right, the lineup of the team in the end. You're just probably a little small in the end to compete with the Sydneys and Melbournes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that could have been part of the reason why we fell short. But at the end of the day, it was, we had every opportunity to go in and, we had the home court advantage, and our fate was still in our own hands. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get it done. And it was very disappointing. And it still leaves a bit of a bad taste in my mouth. And it was part of the reason why I wanted to come back hungry. And I guess, as I said before, I feel like it's just a bit of unfinished business. I feel like the group, the way the coaches are speaking, the group we've got going forward, I'm, pumped about it and the ideas. And I'm really looking forward to, as I said, being able to build over these next 3 years.